Did you feel it? That familiar pang of dread, that sinking feeling in your stomach when the news broke? The kind that tells you an era, a truly special chapter, is about to close. For years, he was the steady heartbeat of our Boston Celtics, the quiet leader, the veteran presence who anchored our defense and stretched the floor with effortless grace. He was the one who, against all odds, returned to help deliver Banner 18, a championship many thought would never come. So when Brad Stevens, the man who knows this team inside and out, delivered a single sobering word this week, it hit like a gut punch. Unlikely. Unlikely. Just one word. Yet it spoke volumes, confirming what many of us feared but dared not truly believe. Can we truly imagine a Celtics team without Al Horford? The man who became more than just a player, but a symbol of resilience, professionalism, and unwavering dedication? The architect of our future has spoken, and the message is clear. The farewell to a beloved Celtic legend is now tragically a near certainty. The landscape of the NBA is a constantly shifting tableau, a relentless cycle of arrivals and departures, of dreams realized and hopes deferred. But some departures hit differently. This week, the Boston Celtics, fresh off their historic 18th championship, faced a moment of bittersweet reality. General Manager Brad Stevens, always measured and precise in his words, delivered an update that sent a ripple of collective sadness through the Celtics faithful. In a press conference on Tuesday morning, Stevens addressed the future of veteran big man Al Horford, and his prognosis was stark. "I'd say that's unlikely," Stevens stated, referring to the team's chances of re-signing Horford. That single word, unlikely, carried the weight of 1,000 unspoken goodbyes, painting a clear picture. It appears Al Horford will not be donning a Celtics jersey next season. For a player who has become synonymous with the franchise's recent triumphs, including the most recent, this isn't just a roster move. It's the turning of a page, a poignant farewell to a foundational piece of their championship puzzle. Stevens began his presser with a customary gesture of gratitude, thanking Drew Holiday, Kristaps Porzingis, and Luke Kornet for their contributions to the Celtics over the past few seasons. These acknowledgments came now that all three players have officially been introduced by their new teams, marking a clean break. However, the absence of a similar definitive statement regarding Horford was conspicuous, and Stevens was quick to address it. "The only reason I haven't talked about Al is because it's not final," Stevens explained, his voice tinged with a hint of reverence. "I could probably talk about Al my whole press conference and not say enough. But I don't want to speak in absolute terms until an ultimate decision is made." This careful phrasing, while not an outright declaration, spoke volumes. It was an acknowledgement of Horford's immense stature within the organization, a testament to his impact that transcended mere statistics. Stevens, ever the respectful leader, was holding back the final pronouncement, but his implication was clear. The door, while not entirely shut, was certainly swinging closed. The emotional weight of this impending departure was palpable, even in Stevens' measured tone. Despite the lack of absolute finality, Stevens took a moment to reflect on Horford's profound impact in Boston, painting a picture of a player whose legacy extends far beyond the stat sheet. But another guy that, if he were to go and play somewhere else, was an all-time Celtic, a winner, and did everything he could for this organization, Stevens affirmed, his words resonating with genuine admiration. This wasn't just a coach or a GM praising a player, it was a heartfelt tribute to a man who embodied the very spirit of the Celtics. Stevens further emphasized Horford's invaluable role in shaping the next generation of Celtic stars, not only from the games, but also how he impacted our younger players who, in a lot of ways, now have to take what they've learned from the Drews and the ALS and people like that and apply that from a leadership role. This highlights a critical, often unseen, aspect of Horford's contribution, his mentorship. He wasn't just a veteran, he was a living example of professionalism, a guiding light for the likes of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, teaching them what it truly means to be a champion, both on and off the court. His departure leaves not just a hole in the roster, but a void in the locker room leadership. Al Horford's journey with the Boston Celtics is a tale of two acts, both pivotal in their own right. He first arrived in Boston as a highly sought-after free agent in 2016, a marquee signing that signaled the Celtics' serious intent to contend. His initial tenure laid the groundwork for future success, establishing him as a versatile big man capable of defending multiple positions and stretching the floor with his three-point shooting. After a brief departure, he made a triumphant return to Boston in June of 2021, acquired via trade, a move that felt like a homecoming for both player and franchise. This second act proved to be the most glorious. Horford was a critical, indispensable member of the Celtics championship team that secured the franchise's 18th title. His veteran-savvy defensive prowess and timely shooting were on full display throughout that historic postseason run, where he started nearly every game. During that championship season, Horford showcased remarkable efficiency, shooting an impressive 51.1% from the field and a blistering 41.9% from beyond the arc. These numbers weren't just good, they were elite, especially for a big man, underscoring his unique value as a modern NBA center. He wasn't just a role player. He was a vital cog in the championship machine, a player who consistently made the right play, the smart pass, and the crucial shot when it mattered most. Even as his role shifted slightly with the arrival of Kristaps Porzingis, Horford's impact remained significant. This past season, he averaged 9 points per game on 42.3% shooting from the field, including 36.3% from three-point range during the regular season. While these numbers might not jump off the page, they belie his true value. Horford's game was never solely about scoring. It was about his defensive anchor, his ability to switch onto smaller guards, his intelligent passing, and his crucial floor spacing. And when the bright lights of the postseason shone brightest, Horford's efficiency notably improved, a testament to his big game experience and unwavering composure. In the playoffs, he averaged 8 points per game on an improved 47.2% shooting from the field, including a robust 40% from three. He started in 42 of the 60 games he appeared in last season, demonstrating his continued importance as a starter and a veteran presence who could step up whenever called upon. His ability to seamlessly integrate with Porzingis, often playing alongside him in crucial lineups, showcased his versatility and selflessness, putting the team's needs above his own. This willingness to adapt and contribute in any capacity further cemented his status as an all-time Celtic. The whispers about Horford's future began even before Stevens' official update. The day after the Celtics were eliminated by the Knicks in the playoffs, Horford himself cast doubt on his return, expressing a need for time and reflection. "For me, it's just too soon to talk about that stuff," Horford said of his looming free agency. "I'll take some time here with my wife, with my kids. It's not even been a day. There's still a lot for me to process, just feeling everything out from last night. That was difficult." This non-committal stance, while understandable given the raw emotions of a playoff exit, signaled that his future in Boston was far from guaranteed. Adding to the intrigue, multiple reports have linked Horford to several high-profile contenders. Anthony Slater of The Athletic named him a top target for the Golden State Warriors, a team known for valuing veteran leadership and championship experience. He's also been connected to the Los Angeles Lakers and the Denver Nuggets, two other franchises perpetually in the championship hunt. And perhaps the most surprising rumor of all came from ESPN's Brian Windhorst, who reported that Horford had even considered retirement this offseason. These links underscore not only Horford's continued value across the league, but also the complex decisions facing a veteran player at the twilight of a storied career. Despite the growing probability of his departure, there was a palpable hope within the Celtics organization and among the fan base that Horford would remain, even if the team wasn't in the mix to win a title next season. His presence transcended wins and losses. It was about the culture, the leadership, and the invaluable example he set. His teammates, who witnessed his impact firsthand every single day, lobbied for his return in their final media availabilities, their words echoing the sentiment of the entire locker room. Sam Hauser, a younger player who undoubtedly benefited from Horford's guidance, deemed him one of the best teammates he's ever had at any level. "This is high praise coming from a player who has been through various levels of competitive basketball. Peyton Pritchard, another young guard, articulated the sentiment perfectly last month. You can't replace Al. So, I definitely hope we get that figured out, because his locker room presence alone is just crucial, and then having him on the court for all the young guys just to see how he goes about his business, how professional he is. He's just a leader. These aren't just polite platitudes, they are genuine expressions of admiration and a recognition of the irreplaceable void Horford will leave. His impact on the development and maturity of the Celtics' young core cannot be overstated. The departure of a player like Al Horford marks a significant turning point for the Boston Celtics. It's a bittersweet moment, a testament to the cyclical nature of professional sports, where even the most beloved figures eventually move on. His legacy in Boston is secure. A champion, a leader, a selfless teammate, and an all-time Celtic. He returned to the franchise and helped deliver the ultimate prize, etching his name into the storied history of this legendary organization. The challenge now for Brad Stevens and the Celtics front office is to navigate this transition, to find new leaders, and to ensure that the championship culture Horford helped cultivate continues to thrive. While the immediate future without him might feel strange, perhaps even a little empty, the lessons he imparted, the professionalism he exemplified, and the championship DNA he helped instill will undoubtedly live on in the players he mentored. His impact will resonate far beyond the finality of a contract decision. So, Celtics Nation, how are you processing this news? Does the thought of Al Horford in another uniform sting, even after Banner 18? What will be the biggest void he leaves behind, both on the court and in the locker room? Share your favorite Al Horford memories, your thoughts on his incredible legacy, and what you believe the Celtics need to do next to maintain their championship aspirations. Your passion is what makes this community so special, so let's talk about it in the comments below. And if you appreciated this deep dive into what this means for our beloved Celtics, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more exclusive insights and breaking news. We're in this together, through every triumph and every tough goodbye.